Yeah, it's crazy how these things shake out. DeBuzz beats a Cola, and now he's like the way that these things shake out at Summit is wild. We're starting Cloud here.
The winner of this going to winner's bracket tomorrow.
I mean, I think if Sparg0 can choose it, he will always start Cloud, because I just don't think he actually likes Aegis. He just knows that character is ridiculous.
Well, I think Cloud, I mean, he's got a little bit more time on the character as well, right?
Yeah,
in terms of comfort pick. And I feel like when you go up against a character specialist, you always just at least want to try comfort first, right? And
I will say this, Sparg0 and Leo are like two of the only people I really know who just don't struggle with like their counter pick decision.
Wrong way.
Yeah.
Whoa! Yeah, they're like, I know who I want to play here.
Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, man.
Oh,
wow. That's a
Are
great
you
down
just
smash.
that anti-air.
No, you can make it. Yep.
That was cheating.
Oh, just wait.
Wow. Yep.
Bro, and
Sparg0.
he doesn't miss that.
No.
Reacts.
No. Yeah.
He didn't even play with the bullshit there. He didn't like try to threaten. He didn't up air back there. He just.
Remember, like, there's so many situations where players are like, oh no, regrab, I got to do something. Sparg0's like, all right, cool. Like, I'm going to just react to your other ledge
When
option.
he does it, it's like shutting like a car door. It's just stop.
Yeah.
And then that's the stock.
It feels like a confirm.
That
like,
F-tilt, that F-tilt normal get up, like I talked to Sparg0 about that. Like every time he hits me with that in friendlies, he's like, I don't miss that.
It's
Like
it's
I just don't.
I'm not gonna say it's the hardest thing in the world, but it shouldn't be every time.
Yeah. The level of consistency is a little
very impressive. Like
not human.
Always,
like what's happening here?
I've played against Sparg0's Cloud a few times in bracket, and that's the hardest thing, getting off the ledge.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And he's so strong at it. And like again, the level of consistency is the scary part, right?
Yeah.
Like everyone's hit like people's normal get up with some kind of meaty horizontal,
Oof,
but
yeah.
man,
I can't believe he lived that, but he's not living that.
Yeah.
honestly, Sparg0 didn't tag on too much percent here.
No.
Yeah, this is going well.
Oh,
Now,
here-
okay, now it's getting a little bit more, but
Dom's win condition here is the same thing as last set, except he has access to more of his moveset at more ranges in this matchup because it's not min arms. So we're going to see a little
I
more
would have to
F-tilt.
assume that these two have played each other like a good amount.
I was going
right?
to say
think
that
so, yeah.
maybe not a good amount. I wouldn't confirm that,
right
but
amount?
maybe before. Like at least once or twice.
Being from the same like general area.
Yeah, I know Sparg0 does come to California pretty often, or he used to.
There was a time frame where Sparg0 went to some locals too.
Yeah.
Is there any way for Richter to directly interfere with Cloud's recovery, or is it just like general, like I want to ledge trap anyway? Because I'm wondering if there's like a neutral or something to knock it back. But you probably don't want to put yourself out there to begin with,
Pretty
right?
sure there's some weird stuff with like maybe the first hit of down tilt with Richter, but I
Really?
don't know if it'll work because Cloud's like ledge snap got buffed and like I think we're just gonna see ledge trapping, especially like
There's no reason not to, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless you want to go for like something crazy.
Sparg0 has very little resources, is forced to air dodge, and then like Dom intercepts it with an aerial. That's
like an angled down forward air or back air on the 2-frame is maybe the craziest thing we'll see. You know what I mean?
I think, Dom's placement in the Holy Water is so good that we're probably going to see it as well, like even maybe during the recovery.
You saw that setup there, trying to get the cross pullback into the upper. It just didn't happen.
Dom's Belmont, we always talk about like Proto's Lucina like just being different. Dom's Belmont is like that.
Yeah,
like,
it has the it factor.
Yes, absolutely.
There's some players, like characters, and it feels like the prime version of that.
Yes.
And you know it's not, because obviously there's always room for development, but it feels like the boss version of that.
Yes,
you know what
absolutely. I mean? There's so many of those.
This is very scary for. Okay, never mind. It was very scary position for Sparg0 right there.
Yeah, no. I know you guys.
This is dead.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Prime.
Wait, I love that crab.
Setting up the ledge trap.
Ooh, wait a minute.
You have to deal with. You have to deal with the sledge trap. He misses the fire. That could be such a huge deal.
He missed the fire and he didn't get forced to burn the
Limits
limit.
online. Oh man, this is scary.
Yep, using the most of the ledge invincibility.
Yeah. Setting up the cross. Waiting it out.
Turn the
air
blue
dodge.
off.
Limit's gone though.
He wanted limit cross slash. That's so crazy. It just
I love that cross.
Nice.
The cross let him back up.
I'm sweating.
Man, this is so intense right now. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Didn't hold the shield there. Watch
Here comes the
blade
cross. Yep.
That cross setup is
That cross
so
is
good.
so scary.
Dom was waiting. Dom was waiting. He's like,
If Sparg0 makes a mistake, that cross is going to confirm.
Oh, we
threw the
dashed that.
fire. He knew the timing.
Still
or something?
really
He
good
couldn't do it.
position. Wait, okay.
He doesn't get cross here.
Good try with the neutral air for sure.
Just don't normal give up.
Oh, I just said
He's done that multiple times.
He doesn't.
F-tilt
Bro, he
every
does
time.
not
He
miss
doesn't miss
those. I
it.
keep
does
saying
not.
that.
You
Like,
don't
every
test him
time.
on that.
Just don't normal get up versus Sparg0. He's going to catch it.
ledge
Never,
trap
ever.
protocol.
Normal, yeah.
Ledge trap protocol.
Normal get up thing versus him is
So
like
he's gone one win.
Oh my God.
Man, that was close. That was a really, really close set. And man, those forward tilts on normal get up, clutching 2 stocks for Sparg0 there. So consistent. We talked about it for so long, but it really does matter if you're that consistent at it. And taking away normal get up into like a shield, it's probably one of the most common ledge options at top level.
You know what's insane? First stock, when not too much is on the line, like the game just started, we get that F tilt. Super clean.
So I looked
Even if it's last hit, we get it too. And like, imagine how much that sets up for the rest of the set, right? Every time Dom is on ledge, like,
he's going to think about that.
And he's at kill percent.
Yep.
Sparg0's going to restrict his options so well going forward, whether it's neutral get up or not.
I looked up the times they played. They've actually played 4 times with a record of 3 for Sparg0 and 1 for Dom. But Dom did win the second to last one, so it's not like it's not like the last time he won was a long time ago.
Yeah,
it's right up there.
Oh, it is. Wow.
Yeah, they throw it up there. Shout out to PG Stats.
Yeah, PG Stats. I was on PG looking at it.
Nice.
PGstats.com. Look yourself up. You're up there.
I do. I'm like, dang, my win rate crazy.
Wow. It doesn't just give a flat win rate.
All right, we get it. We get it. You're nice with it.
I'm a pro.
You can't enter the Arcadian. We get it.
Like spamming.
He's definitely spamming.
I would recommend looking it up even if you're bad. I'm terrible at this game. I got a 70% win rate, I think. Something like that.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's just because, like, it counts every game.
You need to answer more, or are we trying to lower that?
Relax.
Lights said,
Inkling
see
is
me.
dead.
Yo, beautiful from Dom.
I wonder if Sparg0 went that far because the limit was almost topped off and just didn't go ahead and charge the limit or something. Wow.
I think he saw the early air dodge, like we were kind of talking about from Dom's perspective, and just wanted to cut it off at the source, not deal with the ledge trap and just get the easy kill. But
just a little bit off, right?
Nice.
That
caught
is
the
not
roll
good.
out. Yeah.
And this all
This
comes,
low key could lead to a stock.
Yeah, and this all comes from Sparg0 going too deep off, and now he gets the start on the second stock.
Dom could have upbeat out of shield that forward tilt, but played it safe.
You're crazy.
Whoa! That looked like a combo.
That actually looked like true.
That was
crazy.
Sick. Like
The
Sparg0
it
was just like
factor.
floating from the multi hits of the upbeat.
Yeah.
They are
parry.
playing so well close quarters, like patient shielding, parrying. It seems like they know the
They
frame
are
data
playing
on
Super
shield.
Smash Brothers.
It is very
Yeah,
crazy
that
to
is true.
say
Yes.
that Dom's playing that way, considering he's playing Richter versus
Did you
Cloud.
see that get up?
Yeah.
How he got back on the stage?
And it pushed him into the grab. Like, yo, this is crazy. And it's so nuts too because they have a record against each other too.
You gotta use it.
Most players, Dom doesn't really have that much of a record, but since
gorgeous.
Sparg0 has competed so much in SoCal, look at this.
I'm a
Look
Dom
at this.
fan.
But like actually this time, like
a
that
whole
kill. Like actually though, that
Yeah,
kill.
I mean, we're on town, right? We're on town.
Yeah.
We are on town, and I mean, Belmonts are one of the few characters that have a KO throw off the side horizontally, and it being a forward throw, which is so strong to
That
get
holy
normal
water
get up.
was so risky. Oh,
Oh, parry. Oh, we know things.
We know things.
he's good at that.
knowledge.
Oh, I wonder why he that slides down so right. I wonder why
Yeah,
he doesn't
first
why he didn't let go of it right there. He definitely could have got him off stage.
Yeah, maybe just not believing that the first hit was going to happen, right? I mean, sometimes you throw out a move and you like absolutely have no faith in it hitting, and it hits, and you're like, oh, snap.
Yeah. Ooh, good back air. This should be death right here. Right? Oh,
Wait,
what are you?
Excuse me?
He's giving up stage too much.
Yeah,
He's trying to go
yeah.
too deep.
Right, and I mean, when you do that, then you don't get the
I feel
crazy
like it's
Sparg0 ledge
because of
traps.
the cross that's coming back.
Sure.
I think
Yeah.
Spargo's trying to cut it off at the source.
Wow.
Yeah,
look
you
at
see
that.
it there too.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
keeps giving
He
up
is.
stage though. I mean,
Yeah.
you got the dash attack punish, but
Like
even
look at the
still.
positioning with the platform now. He wants to be
Oh.
above it
Right.
or something. Yeah.
Ooh.
I think he's figuring it out, and I think that's all right. I think like he might learn something crucial for going forward.
Right, you're up a game. You know,
Yeah.
you if you use this game to get some information, that's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
how deep is Dom's bag of tricks really? Right, for this set is going to be a big question.
Pretty deep so far.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, that's just that's mid tiers, right? Like how much of this stuff can
Okay,
you pop
that looks
out?
sick. The holy water with the limit break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue.
Double blue.
double blue.
Hey, what kind of Rick James basketball play? Oh my God.
Good commentary alert.
Oh my goodness.
Blue.
Wow, you're really sick at this. Yo, we should hire this guy.
God.
I got this from here.
Same
Get
colors.
off the mic, yo. I got this.
What a legend, dude.
Blue.
Oh, blue.
He did it again.
Next Summit commentary lineup announced. Just Tweak.
Just
Yo.
Blue kill.
Oh my goodness.
Or in the KO screen where it's red, he's like, run! Oh no!
Oh no for red.
No! With his co-commentator, Light.
All right, you got the kill screens. I got the blue moves.
Oh my
So
god.
stupid.
You guys are the
Me,
worst.
I'm patiently waiting for him to switch to Simon. It's my time.
Oh man! All right, so we got ourselves a set here, 1-1, and I feel like for most viewers at home, you might have saw this matchup and been like, "Oh, yo, like Sparg0's gonna free Dom up." You know what I mean?
Right.
Because like
Dom
for,
has so much momentum right now.
right, and for
Yeah.
the previous set, we mentioned that in terms of player/character matchups, Dom probably wanted to fight the Buzz like more so than others.
It's a good role.
It's a really good role. But Sparg0 here. That I don't think most players are like, yo, I want Sparg0 in my gauntlet. You know what I mean?
course.
Like,
Actually,
not.
it's good for him.
You know
Yeah.
what's nice? Like feeling like you're restricting someone's character lineup. And I feel like, Dom going into the Buzz set, it's like, I'm not thinking about Olimar. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
that,
you don't even got to think about it.
that clears your head a little bit.
Just like Xing out the character.
Yeah.
This is not going to happen.
Yes.
That feels nice.
All right, so we maybe Sparg0 doesn't know.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Sparg0 don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He took him to Hollow Bastion.
Yo, it's his favorite.
Light,
state
aren't
or
you a Kingdom
Smash
Hearts guy?
Yes.
What's that thing in the background with the pipes and the like? Is that like a heart? What's
All the way in the back.
no
of the building?
that right on the stage? That's like emitting gas.
Oh, I don't know. That's just part of the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like coral. I don't know.
Yeah, it's made it up.
It's the plumbing. The
Oh,
plumbing's a little weird.
that's
Plumbing?
pink. That's pink.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
pink.
pink.
Oh,
Fresh.
so true.
I knew Tweak was a Kingdom Hearts
Wait,
fan.
wait, wait.
He knows the colors.
Wait. So is everything here pink? There's some brown.
That's white.
Back to the match. Back to the right.
There's rainbow glass on the stage.
Tweak,
There's so many
That's
colors.
church.
Tweak. No further questions.
Can you guys focus, please?
It's
Come on.
game 3, all right?
It is game 3.
Did someone say rainbow glass? You mean stained glass?
Whatever.
There's
All
a bit
right,
of church.
hold up. Don't need to expose me there, buddy.
I think the most important thing to look at is what information Sparg0 got from the cross back to stage.
Sure.
And
yeah.
like,
how to deal
what
with
does
that.
this counter pick have to do with it too, if anything at all? But
Well, if you're, I also feel like if you want to commit off stage to punish the cross setup, you have to do it like pretty preemptively. You know what I
that
mean?
should be it. That should be it.
Yeah.
He can go
Yeah.
so far off with limit.
Sparg0 is usually really good at committing all the way off stage in the past, like from what we've seen. So that first game,
Huh?
like,
What was that?
That was
don't
an
expect
interesting
those flukes
punish.
again, honestly.
I think that was a mistake because he kind of reeled back in his chair a little bit. Maybe tried to down smash from the start.
Ooh, interesting. Ledge trump with the cross coming back.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Wow. Almost online, and whoa, just the anti-air. I'ma just do it here.
Bad guys above me.
I'm
Press
guessing-
up B.
I'm gonna assume that down tilt doesn't really connect the entire time because he definitely
Like, Dom
he's
was ready
definitely
for
like
that
letting it
spot
go on
dodge.
purpose.
Right.
Like he's not doing it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe some consistency issues.
Once again, I love how they're playing the
Wow.
close quarters.
Did you guys see that?
The range
Parry,
on
parry.
that forward air.
Yeah.
Forward air.
He just forward aired the
And
F tilt.
whiff punished
yeah,
F tilt.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Huh?
I did not catch that.
Dom parried a back air, short hop, did an angle down back air, like reading the spot dodge afterwards. Like the layers here at the close quarters is really interesting, and I think it's because they have a history for sure too.
Yeah, for sure.
They
But
played
you,
4 sets, yeah, totally.
Dom can only play like close quarters for so long though, because at the end of
Yeah.
the day, you're going up
Which
against
is
class.
He
impressive.
missed
Like,
it. He missed it.
He did miss it. It didn't matter.
Don't matter.
Yeah, you
Don't
got the
matter,
stock
don't matter,
anyway.
don't matter. Got the stock. We're good. We're
Yeah.
good. We're good.
I really do think Sparg0 is experimenting a little bit, and it's paying off. Like
Yeah.
last game, I think, like, looks
With the
comfortable.
offstage
Looks
stuff.
comfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see why he goes like why Sparg0 went Hollow Bastion because even though it could be good for Dom, like
Oh
you
my
just
goodness.
have nowhere to
Oh my
you have
God.
nowhere to run here.
Yeah.
Like
And-
how do you land?
And even if
Sparg0's
you're on the
really
platform,
forcing the issue like,
Right.
all the time.
That weak
That
back air
blade
literally
beam-
did like 1 or 2 damage.
Blade Beam seems like a real problem for Belmont's, like a unique issue in this matchup.
Non-limit blade beam has taken a stock in
Right.
the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
212.
Wow.
Nice.
We don't miss.
That kill?
Restock.
Yeah. That's a lot of rage.
212.
He was pissed.
I was kidding. I know that kills. Come on. I should have
so-
been. I should have made it a more
you're-
obvious.
Right.
like,
You're,
you know.
you're too convincing.
You're-
The acting
yeah,
is too
SDI
good.
down, tech.
We thought you were
Yeah.
rusty because you know all the multiverses. You know.
True,
Yeah.
true. We love a bit of verses. We love some verses.
Just a little bit, not too much.
Yeah. I was hoping the Buzz would get like a fully charged megawatt so I could say it, but we didn't. We'll settle for that.
Yeah.
Maybe a finishing touch. That'd be pretty good. All right, next match coming up. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, though, Tweak. I mean, it seemed like Sparg0 was a little bit more willing to expend some resources, especially if you're down by that much.
Yeah.
Just say, all right, let me get a little bit of data, and it really paid off. He didn't go off stage to chase Dom down once.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at this right here. Notice how Dom did not choose to go back to Hollow Bastion. He needs a bigger stage, and he knows that. He cannot get away from Cloud. He needs just as much space as he can get.
That uppie was really preemptive. That uppie was also really preemptive in Sparg0. They are swinging.
Yeah, I mean, uppie is going to be a more common option as well because you have the platform mix, especially center stage, that you can like land on. Oh man, look at the shield pressure falling up here, coming out from Cloud. So effective.
He is good at the game.
Whoa.
When you see somebody
Walking is definitely like a
Walking is
like a
broken.
higher level player step right there.
Yeah.
Yes. Walking is
He has
so
like no
strong.
shield and he walked away from me? What does he know?
I have something to do.
Yeah, Richter does look like he's like going to work or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Oh, man.
Huge down air.
Yeah, Sparg0 really not extending too far off stage unless it's like
Sparg0 might get
really
a lot of damage here. Limit is almost on. Yeah, like
Yeah.
if Sparg0 gets like a valuable hit. Oh, see ya.
Sparg0's just doing way better. Sparg0's doing way better at extending his advantage, and anytime he gets clipped by Dom, he's getting back to neutral immediately.
Look what I'm saying. Look how interesting the scraps are. They're like so ready for the defensive options. They they seem really aware of what's safe and what isn't.
Yeah, but Sparg0's a genius. He's not like Dom's not scrapping because he wants to. He's scrapping because Sparg0's controlling the pace of this game entirely.
Yeah.
Like,
Sparg0
is
definitely
quick.
has the slight edge on all of those scraps for sure.
That's just kind of the issue with Belmonts. Like, if
Yes,
somebody's close to
absolutely.
you, you want to do anything to create more distance.
You
Yeah.
either do something defensive or you do like something relatively committal if it's offensive. So
oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Finally.
Dom's game plan is definitely win one neutral interaction, get you to the ledge, whereas like
Whoa!
don't go
That
into the
was
light.
unbelievable.
we all saw that so far ahead.
There's wow. I'm
was there
so
something in your
surprised.
brain saying that's gonna hit?
Yeah,
Because there was for mine
I
too.
definitely stopped
I felt like I got
talking.
hit even though I could've done
I
something.
definitely stopped talking way before that connected. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah,
I
we
think
all had a
there's
moment
some-
of silence.
Yeah, there are
Yeah,
always some
time, like,
smash
froze.
attacks. There are some smash attacks that you see pop in. It's like, that's not going to hit. You keep talking through it. That one's like, I'm pretty sure
I'm
he's
pretty,
dead.
pretty sure something more important's about to happen right now.
Oh my goodness! And look at this.
Since
Sparg0.
when was he at 122?
Yeah, what happened? I mean, and for Dom, it's like a set that looked very, very winnable
Yeah.
is slowly but surely not looking like that, right? And for this game 4, you need to win this game to force the game 5 situation. But Sparg0 with a pretty much a whole entire stock lead, and I don't know how much more tricks Dom has.
Oh my. Tournament moment.
The bag is empty. I mean, he has so much in his toolbox. He's been showing us so much stuff with these Belmonts, but like Sparg0 has not been really behind or not controlling the pace for like 2.5 games.
No, yeah, for sure.
Or
And
two,
like,
maybe, this game and a half.
Sparg0's
There
not
you
old,
go.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
done.
something about what happened in that set too. Tweak was completely right. Like that game where Sparg0 lost, he definitely learned so much about like the boomerang right there or whatever it's called.
The cross.
Yeah, the cross.
It does
whatever
spin.
that
It do
thing
be
is.
spinning.
First
Yeah, it do
tournament?
be spinning. Yeah, first one actually. Yeah.
First tournament.
No, but for real, he did learn a lot about it right there because I don't think he struggled with it one more time in that set.
Yeah, and he got 2 crucial offstage kills after that game. Not crucial, but he got 2 stocks going off stage. So it's like maybe he was paying attention to when he jumps, when he crosses, when he doesn't. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Blade
First
Beam
order of
too.
it.
Like Blade
Yeah.
Beam looked huge because it disrupts Belmont's like that mid-range play.
Deal with
stop
something.
cross. Yeah, exactly.
I don't care if
Just-
this hits.
Yep.
Yeah,
You just throw it out to
absolutely.
control space.
Great point.
But it's the same thing that Dom does. He's throwing out cross to control space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at that. And it disrupts recovery. That's huge too.
I really want to point out as well, Sparg0 really wasn't getting ledge trapped. Games like 3 and 4, Sparg0 did an excellent job. So much blue. But you really saw Sparg0 just hanging on the ledge. And since Cloud has a way better ledge hang than Min, you have that luxury of being able to take your time. And when it comes to ledge trapping, if you can't force your opponent's timing on a get-up option or any kind of option, that's when all of a sudden it gets way harder, right? It's so important.
Ooh, that was so nasty.
Cloud can be on the ledge even without invincibility. Like, more likely than Min. Like, Min, when there's no invincibility, you're picking an option.
Well, you're getting hit by the holy water at the ledge, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Dom? How you doing?
I'm just sweating. Like that was
that was a tough
intense.
set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know which one if I'm talking about the DeBuzz one or that one.
Oh, we
'cause I
talk
just
about
came back
both of
from
them.
We talk about both.
Yeah, we can talk about
well,
both.
Okay, the Cloud one's more recent in my memory. Yeah, he did a great job of capitalizing on my disadvantage. Obviously, like the whole air dodge read and stuff was insane. Like any other character, you could get away with something like that, but like I'm just stuck there. If I commit to air dodge, like I'm like landing where I'm going.
You've played against Sparg0 a good amount as well. You have 4 sets total, so I mean, how is that? I mean, how does it feel like history-wise, you know, or character matchup-wise?
I think first time he like bought me 3-0. Since then, I leveled up a little bit. I played him in a TJ Tijuana tournament. I was wearing like this exact same outfit, coincidentally.
He doesn't change.
No, and what was I gonna say? Oh, I was like 1 hit away from taking him to game 5, but then he just ended up gimping me. The other wins obviously for him were like convincing at that point. So have to be really precise against Cloud because like his hurt box shifting is actually like an issue. You saw during some of the games, like if you're not like precise, he can just like wiggle around like your whip attacks and stuff like that. As for the fight with DeBuzz, that was a lot of, I guess, getting used to his rhythm and his neutral because like, you know, he's pretty much like Belmont with 2 whips.
Yeah.
And so I just
Was
have
that
to
the
like
first
pick
time
and
you
choose
played
when I swing.
The
We
Buzz?
played some friendlies, Min Richter.
But tournament-wise?
Tournament-wise, if you don't count the Alpha Rad zone where he played my Simon, then no, that was the first time we played like in bracket.
That I will say, there's not a lot of players on this planet that can say they beat the Buzz the first time they played the Buzz in tournament.
That's a good point.
That's
a really
very
good point.
impressive. It's very impressive.
That is true.
He's usually like the wall. He's the guy that you have to play like 2 or 3 times.
Prove
That's
you're a
Yeah.
good player to me right now, kind of thing.
Yeah, with the Sparg0 set, it seemed like games 1 and 2, you were able to sort of wiggle out of a lot of his where he would have you in disadvantage. You were able to escape. But by games 3 and 4, he kind of seemed like he had a lock on it.
Yeah.
Between Blade Beam disrupting you in the mid-range, he's not going off stage for you anymore. He's like trying to ledge trap.
Yeah.
You couldn't neutral get up ever. Like that forward tilt was...
I think the times that I was neutral get-upping, they were like immediately after I grabbed ledge. Like I think I could have done a better job of mixing up the timing. Not only that, but when I go for the reset with the cross, I have less like invincibility because I re-grabbed. So I have to be like, more aware of that. It's just like the timing when you throw that back like can influence how effective that is. Because like for example, if they're shielding at neutral get up and they have to block the cross while you roll, like it's impossible for them to punish you even if you parry. So like it kind of like throws off a lot of characters like typical ledge trap game with that. So
I got
hell of a performance.
I gotta ask, when it came to DeBuzz, when he switched to Rosa, was that more of a comfort pick for you?
Well, I'm assuming it was his comfort pick because I think that match was Belmont favored. Because I know he's well, as a Belmont player, I've like he's struggled with the Belmont matchup in the past because his character pool, Olimar and Rosa, isn't like the best at dealing with that. So I'm assuming that that's what the Min pick was for. Yeah. Which like with polish, like that can definitely be like a solid counter pick against Belmont. So I think after that, like the third game, he was realizing like, okay, this isn't working as well, especially like the times where I started dealing with the lasers and the Ram like while returning to stage. So I guess shout outs to Peckham for the matchup experience.
That's what you guys were saying.
Exactly. Yeah, the other my fellow Giga Chad.
There you go.
I feel like with it being his I feel like it. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I gotta wash my face and stuff. Like I'm like drenched.
I knew I recognized you.
Yeah, I've been on the internet a few places.
All right, well, good luck tomorrow, man.
So I got the losers bracket run to make. Hopefully, I can like take another set and get like that 9th place. So.
Hey, you want more than 9th? You go for the win.
Oh yeah, no, I'm hoping for a lot more than that. So I'll give it my all.
Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff.
Great performance.
Yep,
well done today. Yeah, so he was looking amazing. I mean, and it goes to show what you were saying, what we've been saying pretty much all week. This is maybe the most competitive Ultimate Summit we've seen in terms of everybody here. I mean, you can't sleep on anybody. It's crazy. And we say that every summit, right? Because everybody here deserves to be here and they're all strong. But this one...
Yo, this one, though? Smash Ultimate Summit 5, though?
Speaking of strong, good job to Sparg0 coming back strong as if she never left.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. I think that long sets are really going to help him because if you are a little shaky or if you have to relearn a matchup on the fly or adapt, having that extra game is crucial because it gives you a little bit more time. I mean, it really helps him out, I think, a lot.
Yeah, I know day 1 he was here and he was a bit shaky, and then day 2 he was literally like, yeah, he's like, I'm better than I thought. Like, he's like, yeah, he's like, yeah, I think it'll just take a few more games and I'll get back into it. And I'm like, yeah, I think you just think we all suck. Like,
sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
And
so
I mean,
well done.
what a tournament for Sparg0 to return, right? I mean, his first major win was the last Ultimate Summit. So
yeah,
really,
he beat that really bad Fox player in Grands. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, he got the run back versus that Fox. But great set. I mean, and honestly, this feels like, you know, a very Sparg0-esque tournament where, I mean, even it felt like Sparg0's premiere of him being at the top 5, top 10 caliber was at the first summit coming back from quarantine, right? Which was Ultimate Summit 3, right?
Yeah, the Mithra tournament.
Yeah, the Pirate Mithra tournament.
The Mithra tournament.
And he came really close then as well.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
I mean, I definitely feel like in terms of if Sparg0's going to come back from his break for any tournament, I think Summit was a very perfect one.
It's so much more than that. If you're interested in the Smash storyline for Ultimate, you have Sparg0 coming back, you have Leo versus Proto, you have Akola versus America. You have so much going on.
Leo's got a list.
Leo's got a list.
Usually Leo don't got a list. And I think that's what makes this tournament so interesting because there's been so many players that have beaten Leo, you know, in this recent like 2-3 months, or I mean just the current meta, right? And like we always say, Leo's usually the one that just kind of comes through, wins the tournament. All right, cool, get my bag, I'm out, right? And now he's got this revenge list going on, and man, there's so many different matchups I want to see.
There's a real discussion to be had, yeah.
Hey man, Tweak's got a list too, and
he
I'm
does.
on it.
Yes,
and I'm on it.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yeah,
that's all we got. Tweak only got one name on his list.
That's all it is.
I don't know what I did. I don't know.
We got more sets coming up.
beat me.
I think Myron versus Jazzo is coming up next, if I'm not mistaken, and then the winner that will play you to figure out how's it going. How are you feeling?
Oh,
I should probably go practice.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh well. Yeah, let's keep commentating, boys.
All right. That feel when no practice, but we're gonna give him maybe like 5-10 minutes to go practice.
Okay.
While we take a break, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Smash Ultimate Summit 5 presented by Coinbase.
Help.